Manchester United's response with Paul Pogba open to joining another English side. Manchester United star Paul Pogba's contract is due to expire at the end of the season. Manchester United are planning for life without Paul Pogba despite the positive start he's made under interim boss Ralf Rangnick, according to reports. It recently emerged the France international was open to joining another Premier League club with his contract due to expire at the end of the campaign. And the Red Devils, it seems, aren't expecting him to stay put. Manchester United signed Pogba back in the summer transfer window of 2016, 4 years after he'd left Old Trafford for Juventus on a free transfer. And, now, history could be about to repeat itself. Though United have tried to convince Pogba to stay, the 28-year-old still hasn't put pen to paper on an extension. It has since emerged that the 2018 World Cup winner is open to staying in England, having previously been offered to Manchester City and linked with Chelsea. And the Manchester Evening News say that United are planning for life without their number 6 amid an expectancy he'll choose to depart. Sources close to the midfielder are quoted as saying there's still no inclination for the player to commit. And the situation is unchanged despite his impressive performances under Rangnick so far. The United interim boss held talks with Pogba prior to his return to action after a 3-month layoff earlier in the month. But while Pogba is more upbeat about life at the Theatre of Dreams, a summer departure still appears to be on the cards. Juventus are interested in bringing the Frenchman back to Turin as they plot a brighter future under Massimiliano Allegri. Real Madrid have been linked, too, though landing Kylian Mbappé from Paris Saint-Germain appears to be their priority. PSG themselves are potential suitors as well, with the League One giants having the financial might to give Pogba the big salary he craves. And Barcelona can't be entirely ruled out, despite their financial situation making a transfer difficult to broker. Pogba has won 2 trophies since rejoining United. He scored in the Europa League final under Jose Mourinho, with the club beating Ajax 2-0 in the final back in 2017. And he also played a key role as they won the EFL Cup that same year. Meanwhile, TalkSport pundit Ally McCoist recently opened up on Pogba's future. And he labelled the World Cup winner as a massive disappointment while acknowledging it would suit all parties if they went their separate ways. I think I've got to be honest and say that Paul Pogba has been a massive disappointment for me at Manchester United, he said. He's not solely responsible and not solely blamed for the downturn in Manchester United's form, of course, he isn't. However, I don't think Paul Pogba, if you're talking about the individual, could be happy with his level of performance and the job he's done at Manchester United. I think he looks happier and more comfortable in the French national team. I think he will move, and I think it probably suits all parties that he does move. Former Aston Villa star Gabby Agbonlahor has defended Pogba, however, saying he's been unappreciated by fans. Paul Pogba is always unappreciated by a lot of Manchester United fans, he said. Whenever he has a half-bad game it's Paul Pogba getting hammered. No one else on the pitch gets any hammering off pundits, off Man United fans. Now Paul Pogba has been injured for a couple of months. You can't blame Paul Pogba for Manchester United's form. I'm sure people like Graham Souness and other pundits will look to still blame Paul Pogba, but you can't. If I'm Paul Pogba, go and get your last 4 or 5 year contract at Real Madrid. Of course, get out of Manchester United. I don't blame him at all.